Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Just like I promised you on Friday when we were alone together in our classroom, I have the book Akiak by Robert Blake here with me. We left off on day 5. Now, if you remember, Akiak was running as the lead dog in the Alaskan Iditarod dog sled race. I almost got tongue-tied on that one. The race is from Anchorage, Alaska to Nome, Alaska, and it's over 1,151 miles. Can you imagine going over all of that snow and ice and bumpy hills? And oh my goodness, I don't know that I could do that. But this is a story, if we recall, about a really courageous dog who was leading his team hopefully to the victory line. So I'm going to hold the book to myself as I read the pages, and then I will turn the book to you so you can see the picture, okay? I think we were on day 5. Now, if I remember what happened on day 4, Akiak had a hurt paw. So they had to take Akiak out of the race, and once a dog's taken out of a race, do you remember what happens? That's right. Once the dog's out of the race, they can't go back in. So let's see what happens. This is day 5. By morning, most of the other dog teams had passed through the Ophir checkpoint. The wind was building and the pilot was in a hurry to leave. Akiak tore at the leash as the volunteer brought her to the airplane. They were going to fly her to the finish line, remember, so she could rejoin her team. Get that dog in, the pilot hired. Oops, hollered. See, I even make silly mistakes when I'm making a video. I wanted to get out of here before this storm hits. Akiak jumped and pulled and snapped. All she wanted to do was get back on the trail, to run and to win. Then all at once, the wind gusted, the plane shifted, and Akiak twisted out of the handler's grip. By the time they turned around, she was gone. Oh no, she ran away. Hopefully you can see the pictures okay. Day 6. Oh my gosh, look at Akiak's covered in snow on page day 6. Akiak ran while the storm became a blizzard. We certainly haven't had snow like that this year. She knew that Mick and the team were somewhere ahead of her. The wind took away the scent and the snow took away the trail. But she still knows the way. She ran and she ran until the blizzard became a whiteout. Now, whiteout, think about that. Whiteout. Well, I know there's a little liquid called whiteout that if you make a mistake on a paper and you want to cover it up, you take out this liquid and it's kind of like painting over it so it disappears. So whiteout with snow, that must mean that it's so snowy outside that you can't see anything. You can't see anything in front of you, so you really don't know where you are. I'm really glad we haven't had snow like that this year. Then, Akiak could run no more. While Mick and the team took refuge in Galena, which was 7 hours ahead, Akiak burrowed into a snowdrift to wait out the storm. In the morning, the mound of snow came alive, and out pushed Akiak. That was really smart. She got underneath the snow. When you're underneath the snow pile, so long as you have a way to breathe, it can help keep you warm, and it kept Akiak warm through the night of the blizzard. Okay, so now we're moving on to day 7. Word had gone out that Akiak was loose. Trail volunteers knew that an experienced lead dog would stick to the trail. They knew she'd have to come through Unalakleet. I think I said that right. She did. 6 hours after Mick. So she's catching up to her team. She's only 6 hours behind them. Akiak padded softly, cautiously into the checkpoint. Now the checkpoint, from what I understand, is the place where each dog sled team has to go through so they can keep track of which teams are where along the course. And Lindsay's coughing, sorry about that. Which teams are along the course, where they are, how far they've come, have they taken their rest breaks, that sort of thing. Her ears were alert, her wet nose sniffed the air. The team had been there, she could tell. Suddenly, cabin doors flew open. 5 volunteers fanned out and tried to grab her. Akiak zigged around and their every zag and took off down the trail. "Call ahead to Shaktulik," a man shouted. I wonder if Akiak's going to be able to catch up with her dog sled team. Should I do it? Should I keep going? Should I stop? Oh, Lindsay's saying, do it. Stop. Leave it a cliffhanger. Lindsay's shaking her head. So I'm going to leave it a cliffhanger right there at day 8. I'm putting my marker on the page for day 8. Don't go cheating and go looking up this story on the internet. I want to make sure I can share it with you again tomorrow. You're going to be really excited when you hear how it ends. I hope you're doing a great job with your work. I'm going to try something out. I'm going to put a little tab over at the side on the website where you find your assignments, and I'm going to call it blog, and I'm going to ask you a couple questions about what you think is going to happen about Akiak, and you, with your help of your mom or your dad or your grandma, whoever's with you right now, you can write me a little answer about what you think is going to happen next. Okay, since we can't be together and turn and talk to our friends, you might as well tell me. I hope you're doing a great job. I love you. I miss you. And if you have any questions, your parents know how to email me, okay? Get started on your Raz, kids. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.